I just want to show you guys. So this is the plant, the first plant. My plant is half a mile away, the next plant over. And this is where the line is starting. The line is starting a little over a half a mile away. I don't know what this person is doing. I don't know if they're trying to turn or what. Ooh, my window shield is dirty. Okay, hopefully we are in focus. Hey guys, and welcome to today's vlog. So, y'all, daylight savings time. Okay, so I have to be to work in an hour. Let's just rewind it back, okay? First of all, I set my alarm for 4 o'clock in the morning. Usually I set my alarm for 4:45, and then I had started setting my alarm for 4:30. So yeah, I set it for 4 this morning, and it's weird because I woke up at 3:59. No, like 3:57, right? Because I was freezing. And I know myself, whenever I'm really cold, I don't feel like getting up. So I was like, you know what? Let me put a cover on so that I'm warm. If I'm warm, I'll get up. If I'm cold, I don't want to get out of bed, you know? I don't know if that's the opposite, or if that's the same way y'all are too. So I was like, you know, let me just do that. So I got up, put the blanket on top of me, laid down. The second I laid down, my alarm for 4 a.m. went off. And I was like, whatever, let me just get 2 minutes of rest. I laid down after the alarm went off, and then my second alarm for like 4:10 went off. And I was like, fuck. Like, I literally laid down, closed my eyes, and I woke up to an alarm. Like, I thought, oh, gosh, that's just how alarms work, you know? And then I was more tired that time than when I initially naturally just woke up at 4. So, needless to say, guys, I am tired. Last night, trying to figure out the shipping labels, because a couple of my items got returned. I know this is so embarrassing, but this is just the truth, guys. Like, so basically, I need to buy a printer, a label printer. At first, I didn't know why I really needed it, but now I know it's like basically an essential. I was just being lazy. Well, not even necessarily being lazy. Like, I kept seeing such bad reviews on Amazon. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, on these printers, so many printers had just such terrible reviews. I'm like, you know what? Like, I need to figure something out, because this is not gonna work. And I don't have any time at work during the day to look for things, you know? No time. So, I'm saying all this for multiple reasons. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. I hate this shit. I hate when they try to get in front. Like, I am not even messing with these people today. I'm not playing. Do not try to skip this line and almost get me into a wreck, okay? I really, really, really hate that. I hate it so much. When, like, we all are, like, trying to, you know, move in front of each other because they're trying to get in. Like, craziness. And yeah, y'all have to excuse my voice, because in the morning my voice is deeper. I do take cough medicine every single morning, like, while it's cold, because I gotta coat my throat so that I don't, number one, I don't want to get sick, and number two, it helps me when I'm talking. So yeah. And I made myself some coffee too, in a glass. Hot coffee in a glass. I know I'm a mess, but this size cup fits in my cup holder, and like a round one would not. Like, for once, I have all clean round cups when I'm talking. For some reason, whenever I'm filming, I don't film me drinking out of, you know, regular, I guess, quote unquote, coffee cups. So yeah. Right now, it is 5:08 in the morning. And basically, I'm gonna be late to work. Yeah. Because the time that I left my house would have basically been appropriate, because usually I would leave the house around 5:15, 5:20. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry guys, but that just scared the fuck out of me. This place, they need to do something about this parking. These guys are honking behind me because this big ass truck just tried to jump in front of him behind me, so the car behind me scooted way up. And then oh, good morning. I hate all these damn good morning texts. Why did I give out my number? I'm so crazy. Like, I'm like, the problem is that, like, I gave out my number to a couple cute dudes who I just like, but like some of them just turned out to be lame, and I've already told this guy, like, anyway, I don't want to hear no comments. Ugh, y'all get on my nerves. Y'all been getting on my nerves lately. All these new people getting on my damn nerves. Okay, so I'm trying not to like get off subject because I know that some of y'all new people can't follow, and I'm the type of person, I'm like, look, like, either you get it or you don't get it. I jump around, but I always end up going right back to whatever the fuck I was talking about. Okay, so like I said, woke up early, and the time that I left was at like 5, or was at like 4, let me see, like 4:55 in the morning. And the usual time that I would leave the house is around 5:20. So yeah, even though I tried to leave, like I tried to get up 40 minutes early, 30 minutes early, I am still late. I'm still gonna be late to work because I gotta sit in this line for about 30-40 minutes, and then I gotta find a bad parking spot, which my parking spot is gonna suck. Then I gotta I have to get in line for the bus. Then I gotta ride the bus to the lunch tent where we have our meeting at 6 o'clock. So yeah, this daylight savings, and I was really trying to beat daylight savings. I'm just like, how? You know, and this is all my fault because, okay, I tried to make myself a snack. I made myself some, just like some grapes, and then I split my spaghetti this morning, and I made coffee. So, you know, usually, and then I put on foundation this morning, and usually I put on foundation in the car, but and I don't know why. Just because usually I'm using my stick foundation, but I've been using the Fenty 385 lately, and yeah, I don't know why I don't just put it on at work, you know. I have no idea, and I only do like 1 layer of that stuff. I don't do 2 layers or anything like that, obviously. The stuff is really lightweight, and you can see like all the imperfections, but like it's gonna take me a while to get into work today because everybody is jumping in line. A lot of people are jumping, and every time a car jumps in line, it sets you back a lot. And if I've already seen 2 cars jump in back here, I can only imagine how many cars have jumped up ahead of me. So, and it's only been about 10 minutes since I started talking to you guys, but you guys, y'all see how much I've moved. I've only moved maybe 100 feet. So, I mean, I'm just gonna have to edit while I'm in the car or something. And can we just talk about, okay, so in the video, y'all like, just get on my nerves. And I know it's like new people, but like, people are just so rude and stupid. Yes, I know it's dangerous to do a haul, but there was nobody on the fucking road, okay? God damn. And I think that people were more mad that it was a designer purse. I'm not even kidding, because they're like, you don't have to show your designer goods in the rain. And it's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Damn. I'm not about to risk my life for y'all. But I wasn't doing nothing else. Oh, this person, I hate when they jump in front and they're not doing bumper to bumper. Everybody's doing bumper to bumper but the person that jumped in front. Like, bitch, get on. But yeah, I'm not, like, get the fuck out of here. They're like, I'm like, shut up. Shut. Like, I know it's raining, but calm down. Like, you know you're driving. Shit. This is more dangerous what I'm doing right now, because hell, I'm doing fucking bumper to bumper, and then I gotta worry about people jumping in front of me, like, and staying next to me for 10 minutes while I honk at them to get the fuck out of my way. You know how many people get into car accidents over here and we're not even moving? Okay, so chill. You need to be more worried about this bullshit place. Like, and you know what? Okay. We got so much to talk about, guys. So much, okay? The video I posted yesterday. So I posted an update video about the breakup. I could not find the footage. I thought I had deleted it. Lo and behold, there it was in my camera, but my computer kept reading that I already exported it and I didn't. So when I kept trying to find it, at the top in iMovie it said hide exported, when I had never exported it to either not my computer or my laptop. So I was pissed. I was just like, oh, I spent all this time trying to find this. And I get very, like, if my videos are not in order by date, I get very stumped. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna find this, okay? Or I'm just like, you know, I'll take that L and I'll just have to upload whatever, you know. But I knew that I didn't delete that video, and I didn't feel like re-talking about it because it wasn't even a long video. So I found it, so I uploaded it yesterday. Now I am like, do y'all listen? I love y'all, but sometimes I honestly feel like y'all really just don't be listening, because in the video I clearly said that he still, I was like, not anymore. I said that, like, I was explaining like what was going on with me and my uploading, and I was like, you know, juggling a boo, and then I clearly said not anymore. And here go comments, change your locks, and it's like, what? Like, first of all, he's still in jail. Number two, he never had a key, okay? Number three, I'm not worried about him breaking in. He's just not that type of dude. Like, he's not that type of dude. And he's too effing lazy to make a copy, which is why he never had a key, because I wasn't gonna, no. He would be getting on my nerves, so I wasn't gonna go out of my effort to go make him a key. Like, no, it wasn't like that. And so you know, some people were thinking that, like, we were still together. They're like, wait. And then a lot of y'all just don't keep up. Shit. You only want to care about the drama, so you don't know what the fuck is going on, looking crazy. Like, commenting crap. You know? That's just how YouTube is. Like, even if I see a personal video about somebody and I watch it who I regularly don't follow, I'm not gonna just comment. And I see a lot of people who don't follow, don't normally watch me, commenting stuff, and it's like, bitch, you don't even know what you're talking about. Shut up. I gotta get close, because these people will jump in and cause a wreck. And this person in front of me, they're going up so slow that it's allowing a lot of people to go in front of us. Okay. What did I just pay? I paid my credit cards. Oh, guys, y'all, I just paid off one credit card. Okay, so basically they raised the limit. The limit is $750, and whatever. It's $750, but that's like the lowest limit credit card that I have. Because it started off at just $500, and I think they start off everybody like that. But it's just like that one, I get a lot of good points for it, so I use it a lot. But yeah, I just paid it off. Like, I owe $400 something on it, and I was like, because yeah, and the limit was $5. I know, I'm a mess. But I used my credit cards to fund my business. So yeah, no, I'm just checking everything. All right, y'all, we gotta talk about these young dudes at work. It is getting so out of control. Okay. So, at my job, we have a bunch of, like, at my position, a lot of young guys. Now, for me personally, what makes a job fun are cute people. And I know y'all are probably thinking, ooh, well, if they're young, they must be really cute. No. That is not the case here, guys. These guys, like, first of all, everybody is short, and I'm not even sure what's going on, like, what's going on with the freaking food chain, but everybody is, like, the norm here is for somebody to be, like, 5'4", and when you're 5'4", they make it seem like because I'm 5'8", which I'm tall for a woman, okay, but I'm not that tall. I'm not that tall to the point where I just look like I'm just towering over people in my everyday life. But at this place, and this is probably why they have such good paying jobs, because they had no time to focus on women, because it's like everybody is very like short. It's just not fun. This job sucks. It sucks because, okay, I try to find reasons for me to be motivated. Oh, and guys, this is the We're Live gloss that I'm wearing. I'm putting on. It's just a light see, he just jumped in front of everybody. So we got some new people, more new young people, and they're like 18, born in 2001, born in 2002, born in 1999. Okay, and it's just not fun because they're immature, and immature people are just no fun, and they think they're grown. They think that they're so mature, like just because they got this job. Like, this is not even like a mature job that we have. Like, it takes no brain power, you know, or whatever. And yeah, this kingdom. So okay, these guys, we got like 4 new guys, right? And let me just tell y'all, like, the disrespect. First of all, let me tell you how I am at work. Because in a general workplace, when I like people, I talk to them. If I don't care for these people, and if I don't really like them, you are not going to see me talking to people like that. And that's just the truth, and that just is what it is, okay? I don't sit by the people that I work with. I don't hang out with them like that. Like, we don't really just talk like that. And they always, like, okay, when I say sit, I mean, like, okay, at lunchtime, I don't sit with the people that I work with. I don't sit with them. And it's because I just don't want to. And I already knew what type of people they were, and I don't want to deal with it, okay? Let me give y'all an example. They kept asking me, why don't you sit with us? Why don't you sit with us? So finally, I was like, you know what? I will sit with y'all. So I go one day, and I sit with them. And it was boring, lame as fuck immaturity. Number one, they didn't really talk to me. They were looking at each other's phones like, yo, look at this. Look at this. Ew. And then, it was just so stupid. Oh. And then they were like, this blonde haired guy, this guy, like, he has, like, he's black, but he like dyed his ends blonde. And like, he's like, Irma, how old are you? you in your 20s? He was like laughing, and I was just like, I said, yeah. I was like, I'm 27. He was like, all right. You know, and it was like they were laughing. And like, everything is a joke to them. And I was just like, ugh. And then I just told them, I said, you see, this is why I don't sit with y'all. I said, y'all are immature. Y'all need to grow up. Because nothing's even funny. Now, there are 2 twins that we work with, and they're actually not bad looking. But there's the twin that has like the blonde hair. I don't care for him. The twin that's hair, like, okay, so they're cousins. There's 3 guys. Let me explain. The one that was going, he's a non-twin. He's just their cousin, but he has blonde tips. And out of the twins, one of them has blonde tips too. And then the other one just has regular black hair. The blonde tips one, like, I think he's trying to make dreadlocks right now because his hair is like twisted or whatever. So yeah, he's like, yeah. One of the twins whose hair is not dyed, he's more mature and he's nicer. Like, I think, and he's cute. You know, I mean, they're not like bad looking people, but his personality makes him cute. But he's like 19, so, you know. But, you know, the crazy thing is that, like, if I was a woman and I'm 27 right now and I was attracted to a 19-year-old guy, that would be very creepy for people. But if I was a man and I was 27, all she has to do is just be legal, and it's not creepy to people. And I'm just like, You know, and I understand like women develop faster than men or whatever like that. So it's like, why are you even interested in a 19, 18-year-old guy? But it's like, why is it creepy? You know? People will literally be like, why you with that young dude? You weird. You can't find a nigga in his 30s. And it's like, bitch, shut up. No. But anyway, so he wasn't really saying anything. He always is quiet. He's just like, he's the only person that's ever, he has tried to talk to me before, you know, just like normal, nothing weird like the other guys, okay? So that's guy number 1 in our group. This was before we got the new guys. So we started getting in more new people, and it was just getting worse and worse, okay? Because this is when I just kind of stopped showing up, because the job is no fun for me. Not only are we, okay, I'm excited because like we got new guys, so I'm like, ooh, new boys, you know. Just like the men are excited to see me because I'm a new woman and I'm not unattractive. But it's no fair for us because we got like 100 women at the plant and like 1,800 men. And out of the 1,800, 1,795 of them are ugly. Ugly, married, just 5'2", and just boring. And then we got like 5 decent looking guys. 5. And it's just no fair. I hate this job so much. I don't even know why. So we have this new dude who just started, and he's just strange. I don't even know how to explain what he's like, but he just thinks he's very serious about nothing. I wouldn't even say necessarily about the job. He's just very serious in general. So I haven't really been consistent at work. Like I had missed like 3 days last week, and I'll tell you guys about that later. But basically he never really saw me at work, I guess. Like I had saw him the first day he came to work, but I didn't remember how he looked. And so when I was walking into the lunch tent, you know, I just came and I just stood by everybody this morning, okay? So just remember this. We get to the tent at the end of the day, and we're all kind of standing in a circle, and I saw him, and I just introduced myself. I was like, hey, like, I don't remember how it exactly started, but I don't know if one of the girls was saying, Irma, you know him? Or, you know, have you met him yet? I don't remember if it was like that, but all I remember is that we were just introducing ourselves to each other. So I said, yeah, I said, I'm Irma. And then he said his name, and I said, oh, okay. Now he had this name that it didn't need 2 letters. Like, let's say your name is Marcus. It's not necessary to have 2 C's or 2 R's in the name Marcus. His name was like, it was like Darius or something, and it had 2 eyes. I don't even know how to explain it, but when I looked at his helmet, like his hard hat, I said, oh, I never saw that name with those 2 letters. Like at first, because I tried to pronounce his name. And so he said, he replied something like, well, I would love to say I know who you are, but you ain't never here. And so I was like, yep. I said, I come and go when I want. You know, just aggressive for no reason. And he replied something like, well, you seem like you know me, because the way you was coming up in the tent and you was walking up on me this morning. And I said, what? Sorry guys, the camera just cut off for no reason. I don't know. And so I was like, what? You know, and so then, you know, he had a little audience because everybody, it was 4:45, so we were all coming to the print shack. And he was like, hold up. He was like, hold up. He was being extra aggressive with me. And he's only doing this because he thinks I'm new. Okay? And he's just crazy. Like some of these dudes here are just strange. I don't like any of them. So I was just like, no. I said, and then he's like, hold up, let me show y'all what she did. I'm standing here like this, and here she come walking up on me, and I'm like, yo, who is this? That is how he's talking, and I'm just looking at him like, what is all this? Y'all, he's just going on. And so I just simply said, he's like, you know, you don't walk up on people like that. You know, I just turned around, I'm like, who is you? Is you new? Who is you? That is how he was talking. I kid y'all not. Like, that's how this nigga was talking to me. Okay, so afterwards, when he was, I'm gonna need that flashing to go down. Shit. Like, they have to have a police escort the people in. So, and it's flashing real bright, and I don't like that. So I just said, I told him, I said, you could have been anybody. I'm just walking up. I said, you're not. Anyway, I was just like, you're not important. Like, I said, you could have literally been anybody, and I would not. Are you honking at me? I know he not honking at me. So anyway, is it gone? Anyway, goodness, so much like is going on. What was I saying? Yeah, so I just told him that I said, you're nobody. I said, I was just walking up to the group in a meeting. I've been here. I said, you just got here, so I walk up to whoever I want to. I said, you could have been him or anybody. But before I even said that, I just looked at him and I said, you're weird. Like, I let him finish his little rant because he thought he was being funny. And I just was like, I said, we got a weirdo in this group, y'all. Like, we got a weirdo. Because who goes off like that? Y'all should have saw how aggressive he was being. Like, this nigga was crazy. That's what I be saying. Like, all these guys who are like 19, 21, 20, like, they have all this pent up aggression, and they think it's so cool to talk to women crazy, to talk to people crazy. And it's like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, that's not how you talk to somebody. So then, like, in the background, you know, the blonde haired cousin who's like 19, he just kept laughing. So I had to tell him, I said, what's so funny? So I had to say, like, what's so funny? I said, can you find something else to laugh at? Because there's way more fun. Like, it wasn't even a funny situation. It was uncomfortable. Everybody in the group was kind of like uncomfortable because of the way he was acting. And he was just laughing. He was the only one laughing. And so I just said that, and he stopped laughing. Because I'm like, what are you laughing for? What are you laughing for? So, in my comedic fashion, I started walking up to people in the group. Like, we were all kind of in a circle. So I started walking up to them, like, you know, and we were laughing because this nigga is crazy. He over here mad. And so then I said, listen, y'all, if you see me walk up to you, no, I'm not trying to harm you. You know, I was just like, we were just laughing because he's so crazy. Basically, now there's an inside joke in the group where I just be walking up on people. Now I actually walk up on people. Before, when they were having a meeting, it was a closed circle. So it wasn't even really like a closed circle like that. Like, they were all kind of facing the foreman because we were having our morning meeting. So we were all like, so I wasn't even like closed like that. He just wanted to fight. He just wanted to fight with somebody, and he thought that because of the way that I talk, that he can talk to me crazy. And that's the thing that sucks. Like, when you talk like me, you really have to have like you have to have like an upper class type of job. Like, you can't have no low ass class type of job, you know. And if you do have a low class job, you have to have a better position in that job. You can't have like the lowest job at a job, because you're gonna deal with a whole bunch of low ass niggas, and they're gonna be thinking they can just talk to you crazy, and it causes friction with you, and you don't get along with people, and it makes it look like you just don't get along with people, when really you just aren't like these people. And when you're not like them, they don't like you. So yeah, that was him. Then another guy in my group. Okay, so there was a guy in my group who I was cool with. You know, we're still cool, but let me tell you guys something. I hate when men cross that friendship line. They don't even see that you're interested. They're throwing out little hints and things. They don't even see you throwing it back, and they don't care. They just go for it. Okay. So there's a guy in my group. Me and him, we are honestly like very cool with each other. I liked him in my group. Me and him, one day, you know, he was the only guy in the group that I had actually gotten to know and had actually ever really talked to. He had already told me that he had a girlfriend. You know, we were getting to know each other and stuff, and they had moved down together from Mississippi and all that stuff, and that was cool. That was like 2 weeks ago almost, or a week ago, I don't know. We were talking, and kind of knew, because he told me that he had to talk to me about something at lunch, and I was like, oh shit. I already knew that he was going to try to get with me. Because everybody has been trying to get with me this week at work, and I know that he could tell. So he's like, okay, well, let me shoot my shot, you know, before everybody else. 'Cause I already know that these boys talk together in a group, and that's just what he's doing, you know, and I get it. Okay, you know, do what you gotta do. That's completely fine with me. But don't fucking do it at my expense, okay? I'm trying to learn how to use a forklift. We had a guy in our group, he's very nice, and he's, you know, he was talking to me about using a forklift, so I was taking notes. He comes over to me, he's like, what you doing, you know, right? And I said, yeah, I'm just learning about forklift. He's like, write my number down. And I was like, and I had even sat with them at lunch, you know, because he would be asking me like, why don't you sit with us too? So I tried sitting with them at lunch, and it was okay, but it got weird. It got weird. It got weird, y'all. It got weird, and I'll tell y'all about it later. I just made it into the plant, but now we gotta find a parking spot. This dude. Being very awkward. He was doing this in front of the crane operator, and I was just like, yo, look, you see I'm doing something right now. Why are you doing this, you know? He did not care. He was just like, he's like, I'm bold, you know? This is a better time than anything, you know? And I was just like, okay. So then he said, you know, just take my number down. And I said, okay. I said, this is from work, right? He's like, what if it's not? And I said, then I don't need your number. He was like, I'm just playing with you. Take my number. So he kept being persistent. So I was like, fuck. I took his number down. The entire day, he kept saying, he's like, you gonna use it? You gonna use it? And I was like, no. There's nothing down there. And like, he wasn't even saying it in like a nice way. It was just like, you gonna use it? And then finally we started talking. This nigga comes over to me, and he's like, I said, you have a girlfriend? I said, why are you trying to talk to me? He's like, because, you know, shit, I'm trying to weigh my options. And I was like, excuse me? And I said, what kind of girl do you take me for? I said, do I look like the type of girl that you weigh your options with? I said, I am the choice. Like, he's like, I gotta see if you're worthy. And I just could not believe that he had actually said that shit and was confident about it. Like, I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, y'all all need a lesson in women, because you don't know how to talk to women at all. Like, y'all really don't know. I have never in my life heard somebody say something like that. Like, who talks like that? But he was serious. He's like, shit, I know what I bring to the table. You know, I'm just trying to see, you know, about you. Like, what's up? And I'm like, nothing's up. Nothing will ever be up, you know? And it was awkward because he kept talking to me in front of people. And I hate when men try to give me an I can't even think right now because I'm so pissed. I'm so frustrated because I'm surprised, and I don't like being caught off guard like that. But I don't like when they try to give me like an ultimatum, a bad one. Like, it wasn't even like he was trying to show me what, you know, what we could bring to the table for each other. He was just like, I'm the prize. I'm the prize. That was it. And that was very ugly. I did not like that shit. So, anyways, I wasn't even about to defend how amazing I am. Like, to this dude, I was not even gonna defend myself, because I know, obviously, clearly, I know how amazing I am, because there are way too many dudes trying to talk to me, and that's just regular. Let's just be real here. So I'm like, I don't need to defend myself. I don't need to explain myself to you. I'm not even gonna explain why I'm not gonna be your fucking side chick, and why I'm not gonna you know, do this with you and your girlfriend. Why? I'm not gonna explain myself. Okay? Oh, goodness. Yeah. Anyway, we rode the bus together, and he kept just asking me about it, and asking me about it, and asking me about it. And I was just like, I said, he's like, I don't give my number out to everybody. And I know he doesn't. I personally do know that he's not one of those dudes. But at the same time, like, just because you're not happy in your relationship, I'm not going to be the one to help you. Because you lose them how you get them. And I'm not even trying to get you. I'm not even kidding. I really don't want him. So I'll finish talking to y'all later. I just made it to work and I gotta go. I got 15 minutes. Hey guys, so I'm off work right now. I'm off and I got off at 4:30. It is 5:11 right now. And what am I doing right now? Nothing. I'm sitting in my car because I don't know if you guys can see behind me, but basically we have to sit just to get out of here. You typically sit about like, this is the longest I've ever sat. Sorry guys, I have a little bit of gas because I had spaghetti for I had some leftover spaghetti for lunch. And yeah, I turned my car off. I'm in a line right now, but I just turned off my car because I'm gonna be in this line for about, I mean, probably a good like 40 minutes, and I don't want to waste all my gas. And yeah, I probably won't make it home till about 6, and I gotta be in bed by, I mean, I have to be up by like 4. I have to be out of the house by like 4:30. So I try to get like 7 hours of sleep, but I don't know if I can do that because, let me see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 9 hours. Okay. So if I go, yeah. And that's 8 hours if I go to bed at 8. So I could go to bed at, but honestly, I really need to get up at like 3 something. I really do, because I gotta try to be out of the house. I'm trying to get to work by 4:30. That's the goal. So I'm gonna set my alarm for 3:50 in the morning. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna end up doing now. Because I mean, this is ridiculous. Today, I told you guys I left the house at 4:45, and look at the parking space I got. I am the last, there's one more row after me. There are there's about 7 rows of parking. I'm in the 6th row to the back. So I just lucked out. I mean, not lucked out, I messed up. I really did. I messed up today. Daylight savings messed me up too. I had this idea of going to work early and I really didn't. So I'm trying to do some work on my computer right now. I'm doing some editing and stuff, and I can't even ship orders. I can't do anything. So when I get home, I am definitely gonna order one of those heat printers, or not, that don't use ink, just like a hot. I need to order a scale, because the scale that I ordered was completely off. They ended up sending back some of the items because it was off, and I was just like, why couldn't they just call me? But I guess they couldn't call me to charge a card, and because if I didn't accept them, they were gonna charge the receiver the remaining balance. So yeah, I got that stuff back today. So it's just been kind of a mess. Like today it's just been, I was late to work, like I said, a few minutes, and it counts against me. Like I could get fired, and it's just been difficult. Like it's like they're always hiring new people. You try to get here earlier, and you gotta get here, like you basically live here. Like look at this, I'm gonna be here. I got up at 4:30, and yeah, it's 5:15. It's been 45 minutes since I've been off of work. Had to get on a bus, had to run here. I've been sitting in the parking lot for about 20 minutes now, and I just decided to turn on the camera. And yeah, I'm just sitting. Like nobody has moved. Nobody is moving, because you have to wait for the first 5 rows to empty out, and you have to let somebody in front of you. So yeah, we're just sitting here waiting. So it's just kind of annoying, kind of frustrating. Not even kind of, it is. But yeah, this is what I look like after work. I'm very lucky because it's not hot. Before, I was looking like a really hot mess. And I would show you my little hard hat, but yeah, y'all get it, y'all get it. And this is not the company that I work for right now. Like this is an old company that I worked for, an old turnaround company that I did. I'm not even gonna put my car on, because this guy, he's moving up, but it's not even worth moving up, because he literally moved up like an inch, and that's not even worth moving up. I'm not even kidding. My car was this close to his car and he moved up like 4 feet. So alright guys, I'll get back to y'all when I get home, but it looks like this is where I'm gonna be at tonight. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping I can make it home in about 30 minutes. That's the goal, to make it home, because I only live 5 minutes away, but I may be sitting in here for about 25 more minutes. Look at that. People just changed their clothes in the parking lot. They're chilling. Like, people are eating, listening to music. I see, like, one time I saw these guys, I'm not even kidding, playing dominoes. Oh, they're honking at each other. Damn. Oh my goodness. No way. Hey guys, so I'm home now. Yep, it is about 6:45. I made it home a little bit after 6. Took me a shower. I stopped at Pizza Hut because I was too tired to make food, but I am very tired right now, so I'm gonna go to bed. Guys, Pizza Hut has the best damn wings. Yeah. I gotta go take off my makeup right quick and wash my face, but yeah, I'm gonna go head to bed. Anyway, love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, and I'm probably gonna start moving the vlogs back over to my old channel. Let me know what you guys think. Is that okay, or is this okay, like just keeping the vlogs here for a while? I don't know. Let me know.